What's shaking YouTube nights? Welcome to Lords of the Long Box presents the CovrPrice comic book shakers of the week for November 2nd, our first show of November. Happy Day of the Dead to you all. If you haven't, post your Day of the Dead covers on Instagram, like I'm about to. I posted one yesterday. Day of the Dead lasts, I think, 2 days. I know it started November 1st and then goes on to the 2nd.
Yeah.
But it is Freestyle Friday, and we kind of took a little departure during Halloween, but let's get right back into the mix of it all.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The baddest on the microphone apparatus is here. When I rock a rhyme, often eyes are dropping a tear. It's so beautiful, it's America's landscapes when this man makes lyrics like the syrups that you pour upon your pancakes. My mandate is to grip minds like a handshake. Spit Orlando Lakes and go skinny dip with the fan base. Over any damn breakbeat, I hastily make pastries tastier than anything that Wolfgang makes. So take notes out of suckers, I make coats, lump of some like Bubba Gump, fishing on lake boats. I take jokes and turn the comedy into drama. I'm bagging on your mama, I'm Jeffrey Dahmer. Behind ya, I'm a rhyme writer. Lock, stock, smoking the ganja. Rebuttals befuddle, leaving a puddle of saliva, sillies. You couldn't handle Randall when I throw my grammar at you. It hit your head and you would think I threw a hammer at you. I point the camera at you like Herb Ritz. Develop it, then use the pictures to pick up bird shits. You're nervous as the impervious wordsmiths hanging out in Rafa's new crib come with the verses.
And
that never gets old. That never gets old to me, brother.
Never gets old. And if you don't like the intro, skip that shit on the rewind, people. Come on, man. It's super simple. You stick your finger, you just until you get to the thing. You don't gotta be all.
There's a chapter tab for it,
man.
JB, say what's good to people.
How you doing, everybody? I'm in rare form tonight. Shout out to CLG for sending me a t-shirt. I wear size extra large now, by the way, everybody. Yeah, we got a great list for you tonight. Another, I don't actually, it might not be an offer. Yeah, fuck that. It's an offer list, man. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show, everybody.
All right, Marty. I guess we're out of Halloween blessings. So
just a regular happy Day of the Dead, and thank you for joining us on Lords of the Long Box, and may your long boxes be continuing to be filled with golden, silver, bronze, modern age comics, and we love you guys.
Yep, I'll be hitting up the Day of the Dead celebrations this weekend at either Halloween Forever Cemetery up
Okay.
in Glendale, or and definitely the one in Santa Ana, which is closer to our house. Go out there and get some good food. You know what I'm saying? Check out all the cool offenders where they have all the the pictures of the displays, man. But anyway, the show is brought to our friends over at CovrPrice.com for your price guides and collections and trends. Head on over to CovrPrice.com. Our friends of Bird City Comics. Use the discount code of LOTOB to get 15% off anything in the Bird City Comics store. And let's get right to it, shall we, boys and girls? This is the Cover Price Shakers of the Week. This list comes from our friends at Cover Price, focusing on new sales or the most interesting sales found on their exclusive daily Shakers list. This list changes several times every day, so make sure you check it out every day to view some of the hottest trending books on the market. I was going to say this is an offer list, but there may be one or two, I think. But let's get to it. What do we have for our first one?
We'll see.
This is definitely an offer.
Well, yeah. This is Shaker number 1. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 12. The Shogo Aoki 2018 Tokyo Con. This is by Marvel, published in 2018. Marvel has done some interesting experiments with their exclusives over the past several years, from hiring unconventional artists like the late New York City quick draw artist Jason Polin and Amazing Spider-Man number 20, 2019, their various D23 convention exclusives limited to under 30 copies and hard to find international convention exclusives like this variant for the 2018 Tokyo Con. This issue features the only traditional comic book cover from Shogo Aoki, a popular manga artist. It's unknown how many copies exist, but only one copy sells each year. A $725.43 raw sold in 2021, followed by an all-time high of, get this, ladies and gentlemen, $3,352 for a CGC 8.0 in 2022. 8.0. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Now this
Crazy.
week, new high raw sales of $1,236 for a very fine copy. There are only 6 copies on the CGC census, up by 2 since 2022. Convention books outside the U.S. are almost always challenging to access here in the United States. Hence this book's scarcity and premium pricing. While there should be more out there, how have only 3 copies hit the aftermarket in 4 years? Where are these?
Where are these? 3 copies in 4 years?
Right?
In Japan, apparently. I mean, I would imagine at TokyoCon there were some US vendors there or somebody there, you know what I'm saying? But this is one of those books, if it actually ended up at your LCS, you may pass it up by not knowing this, the providence of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, so take a good look at this cover, and remember, if you see it, snatch it up. Amazing Spider-Man number 12, the Shogo Aoki 2018 Tokyo Con. 1,237 for raw, no grade, meaning they couldn't verify what grade it sold for on the aftermarket.
I'm not a professional grader.
Look at the pictures. I'm not a professional grader. All right. Well, what do you have next? Oh,
this is dope, man. All right. Number 2 on the list, Dark Horse presents issue number 137, originally published in 1998. After the success of Prey on Hulu, I doubt Dan Trachtenberg needs any help with ideas for more Predator Through Time installments, but may I present to you Predator versus Nazis. This premise was the story featured in Dark Horse Presents issue number 137 back in 1998. This book has long been a great find in back bins throughout local comic shops, but saw an all-time high sale this past week in the form of $115 for a near mint raw copy. This book has an incredible cover and is highly sought after by Predator fans and collectors alike. The only problem with finding a copy could be that this series was a few years away from ending. and orders for issues 134 through 140 had dipped below 8,000 copies per Comic-Con. I recommend always checking for a copy in your LCS bins, and if you find a copy, it's definitely worth picking up.
I could have swore I read either on a YouTube channel or somewhere that they're making another Predator prequel, like similar to Prey, that was on Hulu. Have you ever seen that? It's a great fucking movie. It takes
It's
place
a great
basically.
property. Think about everything they can do with that, man. Come on.
Yeah. So Dark Horse presents issue number 137. It would be fun to see just the Predators just murking Nazis left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Love it.
Going back
Love
in
it.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Dark Horse presents issue number 137 from 1988, 125 for Ron Near Men. That's not bad at all.
They get the copy, man.
I think it's over.
Ooh, look at this. Nice cover. Of course, Shaker number 3 is Dolman number 16 by Julio, published in 1997, featuring a gorgeous rendition of Sandman's Death by artist superstar Adam Hughes. This foreign book from Spain is a challenging book to find for Hughes fan. In fact, this is one of the hardest to find and can easily fetch top dollars, as it did with this week's all-time high sale of $1,450 for a CGC 9.2. Despite this book's rarity, it originated from a much less rare issue of A Death Gallery that sells for $8 raw in the same condition. However, this foreign beauty is a nice wall brag of a book many collectors would never be able to find.
This is fantastic. I know there are Adam Hughes collectors watching this show. If you own this book, please tag, hashtag LOTLB on social media. We would love to see this.
Yeah, I
pride myself with owning a lot of Adam Hughes covers, man, but be honest, I have never seen this one, never knew about it, and I would love to get my hands on it.
If it wasn't for the Oz signature on there, I would have no idea this was Adam Hughes cover, to be honest with you. If you want Adam Hughes covers, I look to Penthouse Comics, Marty. I have a whole box of porn and there's a lot of like great artists that worked on those issues. There's one that has an Adam Hughes cover as well. It's pretty dope, man.
Really.
Yeah. So Dolman, whatever, number 16, 1997, CGC 9.2, so for $14.50. Let's give them some sticker price. I don't think people have this right. This is way too obscure. Or maybe they do when they were
pretty obscure. But before we get to this, I want to shout out the live chat. 65 strong in the chat. We really appreciate you. We know there's a ton of stuff going on tonight. Loki's going. We know, but we really appreciate you hanging out. If you're enjoying tonight's show, please hit the thumbs up. If you're watching on the rewind, please comment your favorite cover in the comments below. And let's get to the next shaker on our list. We've got Doom Patrol, issue number 99, originally published in 1965. If you're a fan of the superhero team known as the Doom Patrol, you probably have a favorite character that you admire and root for. However, have you ever considered the character Beast Boy? Created by legendary cover artist Bob Brown and writer Arnold Drake, Beast Boy materialized for the 99th issue of the series. Although he may not be your go-to as some of the other characters on the team, he does have a dedicated fan base that appreciates his unique abilities and personality. This week, a CGC 9.8 copy of Doom Patrol number 99 sold for a staggering $17,400. This particular copy is the highest priced edition of this comic ever on our site, and it ties the record for the highest grade recorded by CGC for this issue. Of the 543 graded copies in existence, only 3 have received the coveted 9.8 grade, making this a rare and highly sought after copy for collectors. If you're a true fan of the Changeling, it's worth noting that a facsimile version of this comic is due out later this year on November 29th. What better way to catch up on a piece of comic book history and celebrate the enduring legacy of this beloved character?
Oh, yeah.
So Doom Patrol Issue number 99, first appearance of Beast Boy, 1965 at
9.8,
9.8.
9.8, 1965, Tim. My God,
Incredible.
man.
That's some time machine shit right there, man.
There's
Right,
3 of them
man.
out there.
It's got the
Yeah.
classic yellows and blues and reds and greens.
Yeah, look at
on
all
there.
look at all the verbiage on there too. I mean, you just don't see
Yeah.
that now. You don't just don't see that nowadays. And I think partly the reason why is these cover artists get paid so much. So they're like, you know what? Fill up the damn page. We're going to pay you this much. You know what?
Right.
You can get away with it. Here, put this there, put these fonts here, put all this crap on here, and then I'll just draw around it. So that's pretty interesting. I mean, I haven't finished Doom Patrol. I mean, it's really, really weird in a good way. But I don't know if they're continuing on to season 3 or season 4, whatever it is on HBO Max. But we'll see what James Gunn does with it. I mean, if he's bringing those crazy creature commandos and other, I meant Doom Patrol is right up his alley, right? You would think for James Gunn.
Yeah. I haven't made it past season 1 yet, though. I'm still on halfway through that one.
Yeah. We shall see. All right. I think this is a chance for people to get on the board. I used to pass on this book all the time because I have the original.
What are you nuts?
Yes. Here we go. Shaker number 5. Fantasy Masterpieces Silver Surfer number 1 by Marvel, published in 1979. The Silver Surfer has been a fan favorite character for Marvel since his debut on the pages of Fantastic Four. His origin was fully retold in his first issue number 1 and retold in the launch of the Fantasy Masterpiece second series in 1978. This reprint for the first issue was a who's who of creators. Stan Lee, Joe Sinnott, John Buscema, and Sam Rosen are among the legends listed. These FM reprints have always been collectibles, as they allowed the collectors to read and own the original stories without paying the prices for the original releases. Some of these reprints have seen an increase in value, but this issue in particular has seen some really nice sales in the past few years. The all-time high sale happened this week for the price of $575 for a CGC 9.8 copy. This sale will undoubtedly lead to more submissions for grading, but high-grade copies may prove to be challenging to find, considering the dark cover and the age of the book.
Let me tell you about this book. I have mad experience with this book.
Is it square bound like the original?
It is square bound.
Spill
Yes,
it, JB.
it is square bound. But the one on the screen, you guys got to pay close attention to this. 1979 was the very first year of the direct edition, noted by the line through the barcode there.
Yeah.
The distribution of direct edition in 1979 was 6%. 6% of the market in 1979. So now you've got high grade, low distribution. That's a nice find. Fantasy Masterpiece.
Yeah. I mean,
because
typically, these kind of off-brand books like Fantasy Masterpieces and other things didn't make it to newsstand. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like deluxe editions or reprints. A lot of newsstands didn't get it. Direct stands. Comic shops in 1979. Forget about it. You weren't gonna find any.
You didn't see that.
Yeah.
Plus, these square-bound books are near impossible to get in high grade.
Yeah, I have an 8.0 of Silver Surfer number 1. I still have Silver Surfer 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think. No, I'm missing
I got a
one.
1 and a 4 graded.
Yeah, I have the one with the Thor cover first, and which is 4. A masterpiece in itself, and then the one with
I have that one,
Mephisto. Yeah,
I have that 1.
Yeah. So I think So that's why I always see this book. I was like, is that it? And then I say Fantasy Masterpiece. Like, yeah. All right, Fantasy Masterpieces is number 1, the direct edition. Yeah, 1979. Yeah, no shit. But if you're gonna get it, 9.8 and 574. I wonder what the drop off is between 9.8 and 9.6 or 9.4. We'll check it out later. All right, here's an interesting book.
This one is very interesting. You guys, if you ever see this one in the wild, you best grab it. I'll tell you what. Next up, we've got Lobo, issue number 56, originally published in 1998. Now, Lobo has been all the craze ever since the rumor began that Jason Momoa would take on the role in James Gunn's new DC universe. This particular issue takes you on a wild ride with Lobo as you experience the bone-breaking bachelor party of the century. While this encompasses a large portion of the issue, we also get a peek into the softer side of Lobo as he imagines his future as a married bounty hunter. Readers get a glimpse of his future daughter, who was not named. The imagery depicted does, however, look similar to his actual daughter, who would be introduced 20 years later in Teen Titans Special Issue number 1. At one point in time, there were no issues of this issue graded in a 9.8. Then one emerged, and it stayed stagnant for quite some time. Today, the CGC census reports that there are currently 8 issues graded at a 9.8 out of a total of 13. These are pretty small numbers for a potential first appearance of Lobo's daughter. If there is one thing that collectors love, scarcity makes a book a coveted grail. While this book may not reach grail status, it's still a hard find. The most recent sale of a graded CGC 9.8 went for $240, jumping $50 since its last sale in September. Now, raw issue sales have also been jumping, with a no grade listing going for $37 in early October. I'm sure all the attention Lobo is getting lately would make Keith Giffen proud. Rest in peace to one of the great comic book creators who gave us Lobo.
So is this because Lobo's daughter is going to be appearing in a comic soon?
I don't know. I think it's just a first appearance thing.
Yeah, I mean, because people are already specking on Momoa as Lobo, and maybe they just assume that, hey, maybe they'll do a storyline with his daughter. Yeah,
I mean, throwing a daughter there, right?
I mean, Aquaman has a kid in his new movie, supposedly.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Why not? Yeah.
But who's the mother? Is it Amber Heard? She does appear in the trailer, but not. You have to really pause to be able to see her. So we'll see what happens with that movie. But yeah, it's coming out in I think next month in December. I think. But I mean, apparently people walked out of some screenings of it. So I'm curious to see what they do with it. But I'll still go see it. What are we gonna watch? SUV, Law and Order. Come on,
exactly. Right.
Come on, stop bragging on my favorite show.
Lobo issue number.
Knock it off.
What am I gonna watch? Frasier or something? Come on, Lobo issue number 56 from 1998. 240 for the first appearance of Lobo's daughter, unnamed. All right, what do you got up next?
Oh, wow. This is Shaker number 7. This is Miracle Man 3D number 1, the Platinum Foil Archive Edition, limited to 99. This is by Eclipse, published in 1985. If you've ever sat in front of a Magic Eye poster waiting to see 3D image appear, only to be disappointed, you're not the only one. In 1985, the Eclipse comic editor, Catherine Uranwad, I said that right, greenlit the release of Miracle Man number 3 3D, despite not being able to see the cover herself due to suffering from amblyopia, aka lazy eye.
No, okay.
Eclipse, I don't know, guy. Eclipse produced this issue with 3D effects, packaged with glasses, and topped out around 40,000 printings. But there exists another version of this book that's incredibly rare and hard to find, commissioned by Uranwad. Eclipse also produced an extremely limited 2D version that readers could send away for if they wanted to. With less than 100 copies in circulation, the 2D version costs $5 compared to the $2.25 price tag of the original upon release. Most of these books were signed and numbered by Cat Uranwad, but not all. In 2013 and 2015, this book saw a few sales, but it has remained a ghost until recently. On November 1, a high-grade raw copy of the book sold for $265. In addition to a lack of 3D effects, the cover also has a black and white head sketch of Miracle Man as a distinguishing mark.
Yeah, it almost looks like a remark, right? Like like they drew it on there. But that's messed up. Like the creator had lazy eyes, so they couldn't see it. That's messed up. And
Amblyopia.
yeah,
That's what I had to look at that again. Amblyopia.
yeah. When they remind me of those, remember we used to go to mall and they used to have those pictures, and you had to look real close, and you see like a space shuttle or some shit.
Yeah. I remember that.
Mall
Yeah.
rats.
Space shuttle.
Remember Mall Rats and Kevin, Jane Silent Bob. No, the fat dude is just sitting there
You
trying
gotta
to.
let your eyes relax. Let them relax.
And then he just comes up. He
Let
goes,
'em
"Oh, it's a
relax.
space shuttle, man!" And gets all
I
pissed
could
off.
never, no matter how many of those things I went in front of, and people are like, "Oh, just rest your eyes, focus on the center, or focus around it." Like you'll see something like merge in front of you, and I'm looking, I'm like, I
You're
can't.
like,
see
I got a
crap.
headache. Fuck
Yeah.
I seen like a space shuttle in one, and then another one was like a clipper ship. You know those old like boats, sailboats, a clipper. Yeah, and then yeah, I definitely remember the space shuttle one because I was like, oh, there it is, and then other people were like, I don't see it. I'm like, ah, sucks for you, nerd. All right, Miracle Man 3D #1 Platinum Foil Archive Edition, limited to only 99 from 1985. Wow,
Yeah.
from foil 3D in 1985. Wow, just think about that now.
Right.
$265 for a raw. All right, what do we got up next?
Oh, goodness over there.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn is right.
Like the
Next
name.
up,
I
we've
like the
got
name.
Money Shot #1. The Jenny Frizen Virgin variant, limited to only 250 copies, originally published in 2019 from Volt. Now, Money Shot is a series focusing on the human race, which has made contact with aliens. Now, the aliens opted to beat it, but one scientist, Christine Ocampos, was determined to learn more about the alien races populating the galaxy and got down and dirty with a few. Upon release, it quickly developed a dedicated fan base willing to shell out big time for the variant covers released for this book. The crown jewel was this Virgin Frizen variant, limited to 250 copies and exclusive to Forbidden Planet. Now, Jenny Frizen has a dedicated fan base and a distinct artistic style that lent itself to this series. One, gallivanting the galaxy in search of new territories and hookups for the benefit of humanity. All the variants, this cover has even outshined the Star Wars homage, recently topping out at $300 for a CGC 9.8. Now, there are only 7 copies on the CGC census, and all of them are 9.8s. This recent sale has set the market, and it'll be interesting to see if more opt to list their copies and test the waters. Collectors can have raw copies for as little as $60, a more tolerable price that leaves room if an intergalactic collector opts to get it graded.
Yeah, so I actually own a Money Shot #1 simply because it was a Fantastic Four homage. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I open it inside, I go, oh, okay. So that's the Money Shot. All right. So yeah.
So it's being that I'm assuming because it's there's a nip shot on the cover, it's exclusive to the Forbidden Planet because they're a little bit more of the risque sort of.
Oh no,
distributors.
all the issues have some nudity in the inside.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
they got nakedness in every issue. So but yeah, I got the FF homage one simply because I thought it was cool. I was like, I had no idea what Money Shot was when it came out, but I saw that I'm gonna grab this. But man, now I should have looked for the other ones. But all right, Money Shot #1, the Jenny Frizen Virgin for limited 250, $300 at a 9.8. I think this is an offer.
Number 9 shaker is Thunderbolts issue number 20. Now, Phil Noto sketch variant. This is the 1 in 100 by Marvel, published in 2014. Within the ever-expanding Marvel universe, collectors continually seek out hidden gems, and this ratio incentive variant is a prime example of such a gem. Collectors understand that the more limited a variant, the higher its desirability. This particular issue, graced by rare Phil Noto sketch variant, is among the most rare Marvel comic issues in the 21st century. It is estimated that there are less than 500 copies in circulation, with only 45 copies of this comics on the census, of which 12 are CGC 9.8s. Its scarcity is undeniable. This rarity further enhances its desirability among collectors, as they recognize the difficulty of obtaining such a unique piece of Marvel history. Recent sales data have revealed a significant rise in value, as the comic achieved an impressive $600 in a raw, near mint plus 9.6 to 10 condition, as demands for key issues and rare variants continue to surge. This comic stands as a testament to the enduring appeal of the medium.
That's a hell of a team too. If you got Hulk, Elektra, Agent Venom, Ghost Rider, Deadpool, Deadpool,
Yeah, Deadpool, Ghost
Punisher.
Rider. Yep.
Pretty dope lineup right there, man. I'd like to see.
Indeed.
Supposedly, I mean, we're supposed to get. Remember, there was a Thunderbolts. They teased a Thunderbolts movie as part of one of their slate of releases, but all that's being reshuffled now because Bob Iger is coming back on board and Kevin Feige apparently. Look for it on Variety, but they talk about Marvel doing like taking a step back and seeing what they're gonna do. Like I think Wonder Man got canceled. I think Vision Quest got canceled. To kind of say like we've been dumping way too much stuff out here. The visual effects department is getting killed. We need to pull the strings back a little bit. Right now Loki is of course awesome, but Secret Invasion absolutely did not work.
Garbage.
It was garbage. Yeah.
Screen Crush did a great video on why Secret Invasion failed. And it was rewritten numerous times and the budget was slashed. So that's why it's like there's certain scenes where there's only like two people there. Like when the president is in the hospital, dude, he would be surrounded by like 50 to 100 Secret Service agents, and there's like 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
it's
just weird scenes like that, like and so and Secret Invasion was such a huge storyline in the Marvel comics, and then it was just they made it this little story, and but so that was a miss.
Was hot garbage.
Yeah, so I mean, that, and then She-Hulk was lukewarm. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was.
The ending of She-Hulk was hot garbage.
Yeah. But I like the thing about Kevin
garbage.
I like the thing about Kevin Feige and them breaking the fourth wall though. That was kind of cool. How Feige was a robot, or his name is Kevin, and there was like an acronym for it. But man, for the most part, like the special effects, that didn't work. So, so they had a retreat in Palm Springs with all the heads of Marvel Studios, and Kevin Feige's like, look, we need to, pull the reins, Bob Iger, and, let's see what's working, what's not working. Let's get back to the Marvel method of things. So, the big thing that came out of that story was them replacing Jonathan Majors as Kang. I mean, obviously he's prominent right now in the Loki series, but hey man, they replaced Terrence Howard with Bob Cheadle, but Kang is a much bigger character than Kang is a much bigger character than Rhodey is. I'm not, for all you Rhodey fans, I'm not saying this, that, and the other, but Kang is a major All right, Thunderbolts number 20, Phil Noto sketch 1 in 100, 600 bones for a raw near mint. That's raw, dog.
That's raw, dog.
Hey, this one still laying over from Halloween, man. What do we have for the last one?
Of course.
I think people have a chance at this one.
I think I might have this shit.
All right, folks. This is the final shaker on tonight's list. We will be going live to the live shaker list after this to see what's going. And we're also going to be giving away a book. I've got inventory. I've got Geminis. I'm shipping out winners. What the hell's going on around here? All right, folks. Final shaker of the night. We've got Tomb of Dracula, issue number 18, originally published in 1974. Now, Tomb of Dracula, issue number 18, is the first of a 2-part story crossover. In Tomb of Dracula 18, we find Jack Russell and his lover, Topaz, traveling to Transylvania in hopes of finding a cure for his werewolf curse. He ultimately crosses paths with Dracula, who recently returned from an extended stay in London. Their first encounter finds Dracula fleeing after he experiences great pain while gazing into Topaz's eyes. The next time they encounter each other is in Dracula's castle, where Jack is transformed into the werewolf. As the fight progresses, it seems Dracula has the upper hand after he thwarts Topaz and prepares to feed upon the werewolf. To be continued in Werewolf by Night, issue number 15. With Golden Age pre-code horror books getting more expensive, there is a growing desire from collectors for Bronze Age horror comics.
Damn
It's
right.
hard to believe, but this particular comic book is now 50 years old. Even so, it's still possible to get high-grade copies, including this gorgeous CGC 9.8 copy that sold this past week for $2,177.
That
I
is
would
a
say
gorgeous cover. Gorgeous
Jim
cover.
Dracula, issue number 18, the first meeting of Werewolf by Night and Dracula. I have the first appearance of Tobas because if for those who've been longtime fans of the channel, when we used to do a long-term spec list with our man Mikey Sutton, rest in peace. Topaz was on that list as characters from the supernatural world, and her first appearance is Werewolf by Night number 13. If you want to look up Topaz, and she has she's a magic power user as well. So I still think all those they're still going to have the magical universe of characters coming. Werewolf by Night, we saw a bit of it. I tried to watch it on Halloween night, but my girlfriend, no, we're watching Nightmare Before Christmas. I was like, oh god damn it, okay, fine, I'll watch it later, and I fell
It
asleep.
was good, man. I liked it.
Funny enough,
I thought the
looked at
color
this-
helped. I think the color added a little something.
I looked at this cover that you
fine,
just showed, man. It was a very familiar cover for me, and I remember as a kid, all the way back, I remember having this book, and I looked in my CLZ now, and I'm thinking, oh, I have that one. Looked in there, sure enough, I don't have that book, man. What a
What?
disappointment. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Bronze Age horror.
JB, just send it my way, brother.
All right, for all those
Wrap it
people
up.
who have won in the past that have not received your books,
They've
hit up
already
Discovery-
contacted me. I got
All right,
everybody
cool. And
flagged.
then-
They've all picked out their books. That's
Well, in
not
that
true.
case, let's
I
do
think
a
there's a couple of
s-
people who haven't picked out their books. I gave them a screenshot and let them pick what they wanted. 2 out of the 6 that were available.
Let's
So
do a seamless transition then, shall we?
seamless transition.
Look at that Dracula.
Hey, TiVo, can we run that giveaway real quick before I jump?
Sure.
Can we run? Let me get that queued up while you're seamlessly.
Are you jumping ship,
transitioning.
brother?
Yeah, my wife just got home and I was supposed to.
Yeah, I'm
Didn't
gonna
get it
go
done.
take some
Didn't get
NyQuil
it done.
myself.
Didn't get it done.
By the way, DayQuil does absolutely nothing for you. I bought the 2-pack of DayQuil and NyQuil. I was like, let me take this DayQuil before the show starts. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Tim is a little bit under the weather tonight, but he was still strong enough to be able to come and host the show.
The show
tonight,
must
so
go
kudos.
on.
Yes,
Hey Tim, what's
dude.
3 divided by 1?
Much respect.
1.33.
Wow. You know what? There are only 31 comments on that
Oh
video.
well, you snooze, you
Someone's
lose.
gonna-
We told
You
them to leave a comment.
snooze, you here. Let me share. Let me present
Love that cover right there by that Supergirl right there.
a
Beautiful.
quick screen share here for my random comment picker. All right, everybody, this is how we do it. Please drop a comment on the shows. You never know when we're gonna take a comment and turn it into a giveaway.
Oh, we
I've
give away
got-
something in the live chat. I think Tuesday we'll give something away in the live chat. One of Miss Laura's books if she gets back. I
Yo,
think
I've
she's
got a
in-
stack of Miss Laura's books. She sent me a bunch of really nice stuff.
There you go.
What?
And tonight, I think we'll give away one of these Zatanas. These
Give away.
old,
You better send a Lord some.
Well, you want to
some
show us
covers,
first?
brother.
You want to
you
show
wanna
us
see the book?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them. Here's the one I picked out for today's show.
Send it to me.
Oh,
I need that
yeah.
one. Send it
you
to
need
me.
that one?
Yeah, I
Damn,
need
gotta
it.
Get your address.
I
We need to
love
get-
it.
Well, you know what? Since we haven't
need to
given
get
away
Marty.
something in a while, let's give away like 2 or 3. What else you got?
Oh, you want more? Hold on.
Yeah. Giving you people to have time to leave a comment on Tuesday's show.
Oh, how about this one?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Digging
not
that.
classic cover, brother. Love
Nice.
that.
Throw in one more.
Herd City presents. I love that.
One more.
That's right, dude. I used to send out like 7, 8 books to the winners. They're like, "Come on, step up your game, JB."
Come on, don't. you know, don't. What is it? Don't hoard all the books, brother.
You guys ready for this one?
Is that Vampirella?
You guys ready for this one?
Yeah.
I didn't even know I had this one. I didn't even put this in the picture.
Yo, yeah. See,
Okay, you
foil.
better put a book aside from me, JB.
wait, is
on
that,
one, brother.
what is that?
That's
Zatanna?
the Zatanna foil.
That's the
Ooh,
Zatanna, brother.
Zatanna foil. Wow.
I didn't even know I had
is that the Adam
Everyone
Hughes
else
one?
gonna be, I want foil.
So you're gonna get 3 of
Good
these
God.
gorgeous, absolutely books from Bird City Comics. All
Beautiful,
right.
beautiful.
Everybody
go.
that's reached out to me on Instagram, go ahead and pick a third book since TiVo's making it 3.
That's
I already
right.
gave him 2. I said 2 to everybody.
I
you
am
guys
the
ready?
judge of the show. Whatever I say rules. You guys are
Whatever,
the attorney and prosecutor. My say is the final. So let's roll them, Jack. Smack them.
All right, you
Slack
guys
them,
ready?
Jack
Let's see if we got any more comments. TiVo, what's 4 divided by 5? Never, John. I'm joking.
1.25.
36 comments. Let's take a look at it, and here is the winning comment.
We made it simple. Just leave any comment at this point.
Bobolokes.
Bobolokes.
One book on this list. Enjoy Spooky Night. Boba Lokes, please reach out to me on Instagram.
Yeah. If you're on there, somebody know
Cross
knows
plot,
what
Right there at
Bobolokes
this
is.
address on Instagram. Please reach out to me and you, Boba. I'm gonna put his name on these right now. I ain't playing.
Bobolokes. What's up, Bobolokes? All right, let's quickly run through what's shaking the day, boys and girls.
Do it. Let's do it.
Oh, we got some goodies up here, man. I still have my Tomb of Dracula.
Bro. Classic.
Haven't
Look at
sold
those
that yet.
classics.
Damn, 9.6, 10 grand for that. I still have my giant size X-Men.
10 grand. Good God.
Dude, do you remember during the pandemic where Ghost Rider 9.8, the first appearance, Marvel Spotlight number 5, sold for like 265,000?
I remember that was big during the pandemic.
Yeah, this one 48,000 and 9.8, but this Ghost Rider, I meant, Blade is another movie that's been in development hell. So hopefully they sort that shit out, man. So
they need to sort it out, man.
I still have my Ghost Riders.
Slagging on that, man.
Ghost Riders, one 7.0, so for 13 honey, not bad at all.
Jimmy Olsen is that first appearance of Brainiac, I think.
Spy Master
134.
Spy Smasher. What is this? This is like early Airboy stuff, way before Dave Stevens got to it.
It's Valkyrie Airboy.
And the Air Maidens, not even Skywolf, the Iron Ace, Black Angel. Wow.
Yeah, look at that, man.
First appearance of Valkyrie, 1,050 and no grade, 19 grand for 9.0 from 1943. Damn, son.
Give me 20, it's yours, brother.
Yeah, Crackerjack Funnies, that's always fun. Clone
Red
Wars.
and yellows, brother. Classic red and yellows.
There you go. It's JB, your Care Bears.
Welcome to the show, Ages Comics of Alaska.
Big Lou. Care
Welcome,
Bears. The
Alaska.
story continues. A frame comic.
Care
Remember, we
Bear.
always talk about this. The direct edition, 715 for 9.8.
It's right up your alley there, JB.
Oh yeah, that's
being
on
the
the list.
bronies,
JB's
the Care Bears,
Care Bears.
Teletubbies. I mean, you name it.
Did you guys
Paw
hear
Patrol.
that Chris Helmsworth is going to be voicing the new Transformers movie? He's going to be the young Optimus Prime.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
It's true. Oh,
Invincible, is it blowing up? Did you see the new season 2?
Is it out yet?
1?
Is it out yet?
It's out. It's out.
Well,
I
I'm gonna
saw
watch
the.
it, man.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't watch it, but I saw the.
Look at this.
The advertisement for this.
Tales
from the Crypt. Dude, you can't go.
30.
Oh my goodness! Look at that, man.
God damn. 1952, 650 for a 5.5.
52.
9.4, so for 45 honey. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, let's look at the Invincible. See what this thing is doing here, man.
How's Invincible doing? Ultimate Fallout. Go to Ultimate Fallout next.
First full appearance of Invincible, first appearance of Omni-Man and Titan. 650
Raw.
for Raw, no grade.
Yeah.
$7 grand. Jesus Christ.
Slide down. Slide down just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I just want to see the Raw. Keep going a little bit more. Raw comic sales right down there. So you can get a fine $380, $100 for a VG.
Yeah, who has a
if that's
like,
your
this is
niche?
For 2003 though? I mean, what are you doing with the VG copy? I mean, were you just like taking it and beating your kids with it or some shit? I'm like, damn, man.
Go to the
Ultimate-
ultimate file. Let's see what the. See
Why
what
do
it's
you
doing
want
now.
to? This is how low can you go? How
Yeah,
low
I'm curious to
can
see
you
how
go?
low it went,
How
man.
low can you?
It's
go?
gonna get another bump when the
you
new
go.
Spider-Verse
It-
films comes out.
Yeah,
I saw a
let's see
sub.
what it is.
What 1150
300
on Instagram? I think one went for 1150.
Yeah,
How much
the
for
all-time high
oh,
was.
look at the. Oh my God! Look how low it went down, man. Compared.
I mean, look at
It's
just the
a
amount of
quarter.
the amount of
Yeah.
slab comics there are. I mean, just in this CovrPrice database.
So the
wow.
last sale that they've recorded was 1320 on October
Mhm.
31st.
That's a 9.8 too. So my God, that went down.
And
big time.
last year in April was almost 4,500.
This
Well,
book
you know,
will never see $4,500 again.
ebbs and flows, man. Ebbs and flows. That's what.
Come
we're
on,
gonna say,
man. You don't jinx it like that's bad juju, JB.
Is that bad juju?
That's
All right.
bad juju, brother.
Silver Surfer 50. That's the only one I don't have.
We
I
talked
still
about
have
8 this
Dude, I'm
past
just looking
week.
at this
So
right now. Hold on.
first appearance of Sabretooth.
Oh no, I got the first appearance of Iron Fist. Hey, I don't know how long I've been talking
Marvel
about this
Premiere
book.
15?
Agent of Atlas. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that when
man.
it first
Miko
came
Suyuan,
out, man. Isn't that the
Is that how you say it? I
Filipino
thought it was
artist
Miko
cover?
Soyan.
Yeah, Miko Suyuan, somewhere around there.
Miko Suyan?
First Filipina
Suyuan.
superhero in the Marvel comics.
Yeah, yeah.
500 for 9.8. First appearance of Luna Snow, Wave,
That
Crescent
cover.
IO. First US appearance.
There was another copy. There was another cover too that was really, really nice, man. That had
There is a Virgin variant that has the flag. This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
this
you
is-
go. There you
Yeah,
go.
this is the one that was hot because it had the
With
Filipino
the
flag on
Pinoy
it.
flag. Yeah, the Pinoy flag
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, so 1250 and a 9.8. Yeah,
Nice.
but-
Nice. Beautiful cover, man.
yeah, it's good to see that. Fuck, did I sell it? Oh man, I hope I didn't.
You probably threw it away, man.
No, I have him slab 9.8 signed by Miko.
Go up to Clone Wars #1. Is that the
First
yeah, it's
appearance of
newsstand
Ahsoka Tano.
edition, right? That's the newsstand edition. How much is that?
First appearance of Ahsoka Tano, not canon, 825 and 9.6 sold yesterday.
Slide
Wow,
down
it's-
and see if
it's
that
dropped a
wasn't a
lot.
newsstand. That's a
I have a-
direct.
I have a
That was a
9.2
direct.
of that.
Here's a newsstand.
That was the direct, Marty. It wasn't the newsstand.
I have the newsstand for at a
Ooh,
9.2
good googly
right
moogly.
now.
Good
$8,000
Lord.
for
About
the new-
8,000. So 9.2.
Well, slide down,
probably could
slide
get
down. Let's see
about
the
a good
9.2. Let's see
3,
the
maybe
9.2.
4,500 for my 9.2.
1,700.
That's not bad at all.
17. Ah, terrible.
Somewhere
terrible.
Nemesis Prime is back of his hair standing up. I think he's got like 8 copies of this or something.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Let's check that Spawn. There was a
Yeah,
Spawn 228 up
the
in
Ahsoka
there.
series was just so good. I mean, it's just like such top-notch Star
Amazing.
Wars, man. I swear to
Yeah.
God.
No,
Maybe
go up,
even
up,
go-
up, 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 Spawn to the far right.
Again,
Far right.
man.
Spawn comp. Nope. Down.
There.
It looks like a super.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
The Action Comics #1
Action Comics
homage.
homage.
Is it the homage Spawn? Oh yeah, yeah.
What kind of car is that? Is that a Porsche? It's like a Porsche 911. Hold on, this is super slow.
Todd
I
McFarlane
don't think it's
sketch.
a Porsche, is it?
I've never
this-
seen
It
this.
is. It looks
before.
like
That
it's
is
got the smaller back to it. Yeah, it could
Yeah,
be.
that's an old school Porsche, man.
Yeah.
That is some sketch 1 in 25.
The
That is
Todd
a
did that
really
one.
detailed cover. Look at that,
Mhm.
all the stuff going
Yeah.
on there. 849 and 9.6. Highest known value is 1150. Those damn Spawn books. I like this next cover really. Let me show you this one. This one is really dope. This is
Yeah,
another-
this is training for pay per view.
Look at that. Oh, so
Look
dope.
at that one. That is the Hulk homage, isn't it?
Yep,
For
yep.
Hulk. What was it? Hulk number. Someone help me out. I
forgot
know
which
it's that.
one. But it's a total
was-
Marvel homage, man. Just look
One-
at the
Hulk
letterbox.
100 or something. Yeah.
Yeah. 9.8 from 150. 291 and 9.8. Well, Spawn books, I'm telling you, man. Everybody does the Spawn. We'll see when the movie
Love
comes
it,
out and
man.
we're all disappointed or not.
I hope not. I mean,
Smiling
the-
Jack.
yeah.
I sold my Kang. So there's that. One more. Look at this. What is this? Coco Malt,
Coco
Big
Malt.
Book of Comics from Chrysler. What in
Coco
the
Malt.
hell?
Chrysler.
Oh,
right?
it's got the little 7 dwarves there from Snow White. Oh, and very that's it's a product of its time. 1938, $3.95. Jesus Christ, that's a high Snow value. 7.0, dude, from a book from 1938.
We're almost done. Relax.
Yeah, we're done. We're sorry. We're sorry,
done.
Miss JB.
Miss JB. Miss JB.
Miss JB, we're sorry.
All done. See.
All right. So congratulations to Bobo Lokes. Send your information
Bobo
to
Lokes.
Discovery Bay Comics. JB, any last words?
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Please follow me on Instagram. I post some stuff on there. I am selling on Whatnot. Check me out. You get $15 off your first purchase using the link in the description of this video. And don't forget, everybody, we had a good time.
All right, Marty, would you like to give us a farewell blessing?
Yeah, and everybody, please follow JB. Please follow him. Okay. Everybody, thank you for joining us. May the comic gods continue to bless you and fill your long boxes with plenty of wonderful bronze, modern, golden age, silver ages comic books. And may the comic gods continue to bless you in all your journeys. Excelsior.
All right, for Marty, JB, Miss Laura couldn't be here, and Matt Damon, who couldn't be here again. He'll be back on Tuesday, though. So until next time, boys and girls, keep digging them long boxes. Peace out.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
Oh my God.
Hold on and get some, boys. In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 3 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's a name I've not heard.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is
Shake and bake and pull it back.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is In this, you shall know that the Lord is
Hold on and get some, boys. Heck, here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is
What's in the box?